The breakdown you're about to watch is brought to you by We Want Picks Premium Membership. Premium membership gets you all sorts of exclusive content, early bets, fantasy tools, and betting guides. Check it out now, WeWantPicks.com. Click Become a Member. Get ahead of these betting lines and get access to all of the tools now with an optimizer. We have a DraftKings optimizer available to you at the same low price of $10 a month. That's $2.50 a week. You get all of our bets early, all of our fantasy content early. You get betting tools and now a DraftKings optimizer, DraftKings ownership, and everything you need to build now up to 150 lineups with just a few clicks. WeWantPicks.com at the top. Click Become a Member. It is only $10 a month. All right, $10 a month. You have one good week. You pay for the whole year. WeWantPicks.com at the top. Click Become a Member. And as always, if you want $50, all you need to do is go to WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up with any one of our betting partners. Make a deposit, and I will send you $50 as a thank you. That's WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up, make a deposit. I'll send you $50. Next up, at UFC 278, we got Tyson Pedro taking on Harry Hunsucker in what should be the co-main event of the evening. But luckily for us, it is the main card opener. Tyson Pedro is 8-3 overall, 2-3 in his last 5, coming off a knockout win after 3 years away from the cage. Harry Hunsucker, 7-5 overall, 2-3 in his last 5, coming off 2 knockout losses in a row. And Tyson Pedro is not really a name you're probably familiar with, and that's because he has one single fight since 2018. But he does have 7 fights in the UFC with some quality wins over people like Paul Craig, Khalil Roundtree, and recently Ike Villanueva a few months ago. Tyson is a pretty well-rounded guy, but he's more of a grappler than anything. Obviously, his last fight, he got the knockout, but at his core, he is a grappler. He doesn't have the best takedowns, but he has no problem charging forward to get one. If you overcommit your strikes, he'll drop down and he'll double it and work you to the ground. Once he hits the ground, he's looking to strike more than submit. But if you scramble or try to work your way out, he will snatch something up. He's coming off that first-round knockout over Ike Villanueva where he showcased his hands. And that was kind of impressive because it was after 3 full years away. Harry Hunsucker is a big, heavy-handed striker with surprising speed and a march-forward combination style. He will literally just come charging forward and throw flurries of punches. He will mix in the occasional kick, but nothing meaningful. He does have takedowns, but they aren't clean, right? He'll come forward with those flurries, get you against the cage, and then drags and trips. But Harry Hunsucker is a big boy and was a heavyweight for a good portion of his career. The odds on this fight are insane. These are insane odds. This is a low-level light heavyweight fight. And somehow, Tyson Pedro, who has one fight in like 5 years... What are you making that face for?
Because you're sounding stupid.
This is not a low-level light heavyweight fight?
One of these guys is.
Oh, I forgot. Tyson Pedro's 3 losses were to world champions.
He's a different guy.
Idiot.
What did you just say?
Minus 800 is absolutely ridiculous. It's nuts. I get it. Harry's coming off 2 very quick knockout losses in a row, but they were to Justin Tafa and Tai Tuivasa. Both of those dudes would sleep Pedro just the same. Tyson's coming off a nice KO win, but that was over Ike Villanueva, who's 38 years old and has a 500 record. I wanted to go with Harry here. I really wanted to. I just, out of spite. Literally out of pure spite for these betting odds, I wanted to go Harry.
Babe! Hey, babe! You gotta come in here. Hold on, say that again when she gets in here. Hey, come in here.
I will literally, you gotta hear this. I will literally sit here for an hour for you to produce a female on that screen. Go ahead.
Here. Hey, babe.
That's what I thought. I will sit here for one full hour.
We're almost done, so she's already in the lingerie. She's already in the lingerie. It's okay.
I'll give you $1,000. You get a female to show up on that screen.
I might be able to, honestly. Let me make a phone call.
You're going to Uber eat something and just pray to God you get a female.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Anyway, the odds are crazy.
Jester,
Jester, are you a boy or a girl? The odds are crazy. I think Tyson Pedro is. I do think he wins, but I just think it's so stupid. These odds are so stupid. I will be rooting for Harry Hunsucker and gladly get this pick wrong. Dude, he was a heavyweight. He's coming down to light heavyweight. Neither one of these guys are very good. Dude still hits hard as shit. Tyson Pedro's got one fight in 5 years. Like, I'm going on Tyson Pedro here, but come on. The odds are nuts, man. Those are world champion odds. Okay.
Nah. Yeah, I mean, the UFC knows what they're doing in this matchup. This is lead the main card off, the big pay-per-view, get the crowd excited. This is a lamb to slaughter type situation. Harry Hunsucker coming down to 205. He is going to be very, very surprised at the speed and precision that Tyson Pedro possesses in the striking. And you need to be careful with chasing those KO props, because as Angel mentioned, he is a submission artist as well. He's a black belt in just about fucking every martial art there is. The guy is the real deal prospect. The UFC knows it. They're trying to build him up. They did it they put him against Ike, right? They knew what they were doing in the matchup. They knew that he was my poor dude Ike. I love Ike, but they knew what they were doing in that situation. They know what they're doing in this situation. He can win this fight anywhere he wants. I alluded to it. I didn't mention it before, but I would be careful chasing KO props, because this could be a situation where we saw with Mearshart last week, to where it was like he pretty much knocks him out, but then chases a submission. I think Tyson Pedro, if he knocks him down, I think his instincts will be to chase a submission rather than finish him on the ground. So instead of chasing KO props, maybe do like inside the distance type stuff if you're looking for better value on the minus 800. I don't know if I honestly, I wouldn't play the minus 800 as much shit as I was talking.
Nobody should.
He definitely should win this fight, and if he doesn't, I would be extremely surprised.
Dude, if I was setting these lines, I would literally have.
You know what does not go the distances on this?
What?
Take a gander.
I imagine it's a tremendous minus 1,500.
It's minus 1,000.
Yeah. If I was doing these odds, I would have Tyson Pedro as like a minus 150 favorite. I really don't think, dude. I don't think he's that good.
Of money.
I don't think he's that good.
Bankrupt your own casino.
I don't think he's that good. I really don't. Anyway. So you're going to spend the $9,500. You're going to spend the $9,500 in DraftKings.
How many people? I wish I could see our subscriber count before and after you make that comment.
Okay. Yeah. Before and after your beautiful girlfriend showed up on screen. Do you going to spend the $9,500 in DraftKings?
Yeah. Yes, I am. Are you?
No. Absolutely not.
Well, I bet he shows up in your lineup on Saturday.
I guess we'll see. It's not happening.
I bet he does.
Monkey Knife by Strike Line. This is an easy more. You got to do it, dude. 26 strikes to 14. You got to do it. You got to do it, dude. 26 to 14 is such a low number.
Yeah,
that's such a
low. But Tyson, even against Ike, that dude did not. I don't know how many strike. I don't know what the strike line was, but he was just kind of stalking Ike. He did not throw a lot of strikes. I know that was his first fight back, and Harry will probably push the pressure because that dude's a wild dude. That dude's never been out of the first round ever. Never. I think as an amateur he got to the second round, but literally as a pro he's never been out of the first round. His corner has never been able to give him advice. He's never sat on a stool in his entire career. That's crazy. So he's going to push forward, and Tyson's just going to go boop, and he's going to go.
I still think it's a more. 14 is nothing. Just he could give 14 one charge across the cage. Well, you know what you should do on this fight, guys? I kind of agree with Jacob. Don't necessarily chase the KO prop bets, but Monkey Knife Fight has a daily fantasy prop game that's called Knockout Kings. You can pick any 3 fighters on the entire fight card, and if one of them wins by KO or TKO, you get paid. It's that simple. Any 3. You could actually double this fight up.
Oh my God, dude.
You're the fucking worst. You're the absolute.
If you guys are watching, if this is the first time you're watching a We Want Picks video, you stumbled upon this, I want to apologize. Angelo usually is not this stupid. I'll be honest. I apologize. Usually he is much better in his breakdowns and analysis. So stick around. Make sure you still like the video. Subscribe if you're new because he's normally not like this.
Okay. Yeah, thanks for that, Jacob. Appreciate it.
Little disclaimer. I was trying to help you out. Because if somebody's
I don't
watching
need
this,
the
they're going to be like, oh, what the hell is this?
Or they can just check the record.
They probably are looking to see if this is satire, honestly.
Yeah, and then you start calling for your dog, nothing shows up, and then they figured out that
Don't call
half
my
of
wife
this
a dog.
is satire.
Don't call my wife a dog.
Have her come out here. I'll tell it to her face.